we're in Cowra right now. It's raining. The weather looks pretty yucky. I don't think I can fly my drone. G'day guys, I only slept 2 hours last night, 2 hours. Now I'm in a bus on the way to Cowra. Got a job there shooting videos, Z50 right here. Cowra is a small town in central west of New South Wales. 300 kilometers away from Sydney, about 4-hour drive to get here. Cowra, in Aboriginal word, it means the rocks. This little town is known for the cemeteries, gardens, including Indonesian cemetery, which is why we're visiting this town today. So historically there's about 500 Indonesian prisoners that sent from Indonesia down to Cowra. And amongst those 500 people, there were kids, there were women, there were families. They actually came in from Indonesia from a detention camp in the hot and steamy jungle of Bovendigul in South Papua. They're all moved to this place, now called prisoner of war camp, along with prisoners from other countries like Japan and Italy. After a few months suffering from terrible cold and tropical diseases, unfortunately, 13 Indonesians died and buried in this camp. They become known as Pejuang Kemerdekaan, or in English, freedom fighters, because they possessed no threat to the Australians and had not committed any crimes in Australia. In December 1943, the prisoners were released into the community. So happy day! And this is the story only from Indonesian side. All the other countries and nationalities like Japanese and Italian, who also happen to be at the prisoners of war camp, they've got their own huge big story to tell. It is an eye-opener. Who would have thought Indonesian have their history 5,000 kilometers away from home in central New South Wales?
It's a sad story, but it's a story, the whole of the story here of Cowra, the whole of the story of the war that we experienced, the tragedy of the Cowra breakout, the unusual circumstances of the Indonesians that were here, all led to one thing, and I'd like to think that that one thing is a great understanding of people of other nationalities.
So we're currently having lunch in this Japanese garden. So we're just at the World Peace Bells, and there's only 23 World Peace Bells in this world. We're gonna ring the bell just to symbolize the peace for the world. Destination for today. We're just at the visitor center. We're gonna learn a little bit more about Cowra, so we're just gonna pop in, enjoy the ride basically, and get ready to film, to record, to photograph whatever that's happening there.
She might get it.
I'm a Cowra girl. I was born here, went to school here, and one day when the war's over, I hope to get married here. My boyfriend Barry joined the army quite early in the war. He was fighting in Singapore when the British surrendered in 1942.
When I was in high school, man, history like this was a boring subject. I could fall asleep in a class, man. It's so boring. But now I appreciate the history a lot more, as this is what shapes us as a nation. And I'm pretty dang sure not many Australians know this story, let alone Indonesians that live 5,000 kilometers away. So here I am telling you the story after a lot of research, including personal visit to this little town today. Man, what can I say? Cowra, little town, big history. Let's get going. It's getting cold. 4 hours back to Sydney. So I'm gonna jump into this car. We're gonna go. See you soon. Hope you enjoy this. Hope you learn something from it. And please make this world a better place, okay? Bye.